Evander Holyfield's being foreclosed on again. Get a load of this house. First of all, I should clarify this. Evander Holyfield made $200 million in his career. He's getting his house foreclosed on.
I know. It's amazing.
How do they do this, man? How do they do this? It's unbelievable the money they go through. Now, one was this house that he's getting foreclosed is got a $10 million loan for it. It's got 109 rooms in it. 3 kitchens.
It has 109 rooms in it?
109 rooms.
For who? That's a hotel.
That's ridiculous. It's a 235-acre estate in Georgia. 235 acres. But get a load of this. The house is 54,000 square feet. My dad put us through school, and I took care of our family based on an office building he owned in Eatontown. It was 50,000 square feet. It's 5 stories. It's a big building, okay? It's not huge, but it's a big building. His house was larger than that office building, that 5-story office building. That's insane!
Wow.
That's an insane house. I almost want to see it now. I'm like, holy cow, man. Bowling alley, the whole works. Now, the other thing that, of course, bankrupted him, how do you have 3 kitchens in a house? That's unbelievable, too. Anyway, the other thing that bankrupted him is he's got 11 kids from, like, I think 23 different women. And now he's missing child payments. You made $200 million and you're missing payments for your kids.
Wow.
That's crazy, man. It's amazing that they have the discipline to be that good an athlete, right? A guy like Evander Holyfield goes through so much training, so much discipline, etc. And then in his personal life, he's got no discipline.
Right.
I mean, I don't know if it's a boxer thing. Mike Tyson, same thing, right? But I don't know. Maybe they want to just let go outside the ring.
When you have that much money, is it possible that you start losing track of what you're spending your money on?
Oh, I'm sure.
So I'm thinking that that's probably an explanation for it.
But bounds of reason on how much you can lose track of $200 million.
And on top of that, there's no way you need a house that big. That's so unnecessary.
I know. But you know what? One day, I'd love to own a house that big. But I hope I wouldn't do it irresponsibly. JR?
Well, I would guess. I mean, when we talk about anyone else with child support payments, even if they have 2 kids, they get taken for all their money. 11 kids. Now, I bet each one of the, however many mothers there were, they probably took several million each.
Yeah, there's no way they took less than $2 million each. So there goes $22 million.
And then,
right
like, I'm sure more. I mean, that's
probably more.
That's probably how much it was per year for each of these kids. I'm willing to guess those are 2 big halves, the house and that. It's amazing. But I don't know how the court works with all that stuff, but when somebody starts getting that many kids, do they start lowering how much goes to each one, or is it consistently the same amount?
You know what? That's a great question, man. I mean, the judge after like the 9th one's like, man, we gotta take it easy on this guy. He gonna run out of money. Let's bring this thing down, right? I mean, and then Evander, it's called a condom. Invest in it. It's the best investment you can make. I mean, Jesus, for $1 a condom, you're gonna save a lot of money. Man, apparently just does not like birth control. Not a big fan. So, I don't know. Maybe all those punches to the head got to him. But, by the way, does anyone in the world look more beaten in than Evander Holyfield? Like, he's still an all-right-looking guy. He's not a bad-looking guy, but it's so obvious that he's been punched in the face way too many times. Like, he started out like a pretty rugged, good-looking guy. Now he's like, his face is like clay, you know, like silly putty that you just kind of smushed in. I feel bad for the guy, man. He's in all sorts of trouble. All right, Evander, our heart goes out to you today.
Can't get enough of the Young Turks? Well, then subscribe to the TYT's YouTube channel. What's the matter with you?